Time for our top story of the day. It's the Daily Special.
Well, there's only one place to start, right? And that is the season that is going to get underway tonight for the Phoenix Suns. The NBA season got underway last night. Bronny and LeBron taking the court in LA as they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then you also had the Knicks get destroyed by the Celtics as they raised their banner. So all of that got underway last night. And tonight, it is the Phoenix Suns getting their season underway for what I am choosing to call here today on the show a redemption season. That is the mantra that I think this 2024-2025 Phoenix Suns team should have. That is how I think they should view this season, as a redemption year. Because last year was supposed to be a huge breakthrough for this franchise. They make it to the NBA Finals. They blow a 2-0 lead to the Milwaukee Bucks. Things don't necessarily end positively in the Monty Williams era. So it's a new chapter in 2023 and 2024. It's Kevin Durant is here for a full season. Bradley Beal is acquired in the summer. Frank Vogel, a championship-winning, championship-caliber coach, is brought in here to oversee this group of superstars, this talented roster that this front office put together for 2023, 2024. And I really feel at no point during the year we felt like this team was going to meet those early summer and early season expectations. You could just feel it when watching this team play. You could feel that they were a team that was going to miss the mark because the injuries piled up again. You didn't feel great about watching this team in the fourth quarter of closely contested games. You didn't feel like this was a team that was ready to go back to the top of the mountain. But this time, make those final few steps to climb to the tippy top and stand alone as the NBA champion. You never felt that way. At least I didn't. Along that journey last year, there was never that full buy-in. It was sort of a slow fade as the year continued to progress of this team is not what we thought they were. This team, yeah, they're going to probably find their way into the playoffs. We thought for a brief moment it was going to be via the play-in tournament. That was going to carry its own set of baggage. They were able to avoid that. But then they get swept out of the first round, and all you are left feeling is disappointment. Disappointment that all throughout the year, it was just a slow march towards what felt like a really clear conclusion, that this team was not championship caliber. Not because of the talent. It just didn't all fit. It didn't all gel in enough time for them to go on that run. So that is why the framework for this season is redemption. Because the front office chose to sort of run it back. They did not blow up the big three. They kept Booker. They kept Durant. They kept Beal. They did not trade any of those guys. They did not entertain the Houston Rockets being interested in Kevin Durant around the time of the NBA draft. They continued along the path that they felt gave them an opportunity to win a championship. They made the necessary additions to address areas of need. They got Tyus Jones and Monte Morrison here to bring veteran point guard play to a team that lacked veteran point guard play, that lacked a veteran ball handler in key moments in the fourth quarter of close games. They added a 3-and-D type player in Ryan Dunn, albeit a rookie, but they added a player whose defense should help them on a side of the ball that was a problem at times in the second half. So they ran it back, but made the necessary key adjustments. And I think they made the biggest adjustment of them all is they changed their coach. They made what I thought was the right decision in changing who was the guy on the bench for this team. Frank Vogel, while having a championship ring, just never felt like a coach that was getting the most out of this roster, that was putting this roster in the right positions to be successful. And so they make a change after taking a year off. Mike Budenholzer returns to the coaching ranks, and he brings a different type of coaching acumen to this Phoenix Suns team. He brings an offensive-minded approach. He brings we are going to shoot a ton of three-pointers approach. Yes, Devin Booker, you're great in the mid-range. Kevin Durant, you thrive in the mid-range. We are going to take more threes as a team. That is who we are. That is our offensive philosophy. That is our identity as a basketball team. So a reinvestment in the head coach, a reinvestment in terms of acquiring talent to help win now, and a march towards trying to reach those expectations that were set forth last season. And the other reason why it's redemption is because Devin Booker is still waiting to win a championship. He is still disrespected at large by the national NBA media, by those in other cities. The Phoenix Suns don't have the national respect yet as a winning franchise. Matt Ishbia is attempting to change that, but it's results that get you to that place, not getting swept in the first round. So that is why there is redemption associated with this team. Devin Booker is looking for redemption. I think Kevin Durant is looking for redemption. I think a lot of people view that first championship he won in Golden State as, yeah, you got your ring, but you kind of joined a team that was already great, was already in progress. And so this is his opportunity to be a leader, to be a front runner, to be a star, a captain, a top of the ticket person for a team winning a championship. So there's redemption for Kevin Durant. There's redemption for Bradley Beal to shake the stigma of a player who can't stay healthy, whose inability to stay on the court is going to impact how he is viewed by the league at large. There's redemption for him. There is redemption across the board for this team. So the way that we are going to position this team, or at least on this show, we're going to position this team for 2024, 2025, is a team looking for redemption. Now, when you are looking for redemption, you are extremely motivated. And I think this group is extremely motivated. I think it's a motivated owner. It's a motivated front office. It's a motivated coach. It's motivated players. Does it all gel right away with a new coach? No, I think these things take time. So tonight will be a great first litmus test against a defensive-minded Clippers organization to see how they stand up. I mean, the Knicks last night are supposed to be the number 2 team in the Eastern Conference. They got blown out by the Celtics. Are we going to immediately write off the Knicks and what they are doing after one game? No, we are not. So we are not going to do the same thing for the Phoenix Suns. But we do want to see what this is going to look like. And if they're able to win this game and look impressive doing so, then that is going to, I think, further this belief that they made the right decisions attempting to run this back. So a season of redemption for the Phoenix Suns organization, a season of redemption for Mike Budenholzer as a coach, a season of redemption for the star players on this team. And that is the backdrop that I think we are going to take in this season for the Phoenix Suns. Now, can they live up to that redemption? Can they complete their redemption arc? We will see over the course of the season. But that is the way I'm looking at this season as it tips off tonight when they take on the Clippers.